Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a global economic storm that's hitting American companies hard. Boycotts of U.S. goods are sweeping across Europe, Canada, and beyond, fueled by outrage over Donald Trump's policies, including tariffs and geopolitical moves like the push to own Greenland. From tech giants to fast food chains, some of America's biggest brands are feeling the heat as consumers turn away in protest. In this video, we'll count down the top 10 companies collapsing fast due to these boycotts based on recent news and social media trends. Stick around to see which brands are struggling and why this could reshape global trade. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more updates on world economics. 1. Tesla. Tesla, the electric vehicle pioneer led by Elon Musk, is facing a devastating global boycott that's shaking its foundations. In Europe, sales have crashed, with a staggering 72% drop in Australia and a 76% decline in Germany, according to recent trade reports. Musk's close ties to Donald Trump, including his role as a federal advisor, have made Tesla a lightning rod for outrage. In France, Denmark, and other nations, social media campaigns like Boycott USA and No Tesla are trending, with millions of posts urging consumers to ditch the brand. The company's stock has taken a hit, and its market share is shrinking as European governments encourage local alternatives. Analysts warn that without a swift change in strategy, Tesla's dominance in the EV market could erode, especially as boycotts spread to Asia and Latin. 2. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, a global beverage giant, is reeling from boycotts that have turned it into a symbol of American excess. In France, where more than 60% of consumers support shunning U.S. products, Coca-Cola's iconic red cans are being replaced by local sodas on store shelves. The backlash stems from Trump's tariffs and perceived U.S. arrogance, with campaigns like Choose Local gaining traction. In Denmark and Canada, sales have slumped as consumers swap Coke for regional brands, driven by social media influencers and activist groups. Financial reports show double-digit declines in European markets, and the company is scrambling to salvage its image through PR campaigns, but the damage is deep and widespread. 3. McDonald's. McDonald's, the golden arches of American fast food, is facing a fierce backlash across continents. In Europe, particularly France, the Boycott USA movement has targeted McDonald's outlets, with many closing early due to plummeting customer numbers. Canadian consumers are also turning to local burger joints, angered by Trump's trade policies and the U.S.'s aggressive stance. In the U.S., some regions report boycotts over perceived corporate alignment with Trump's agenda. Sales data reveals a 15% drop in global same-store sales, raising alarms about long-term brand loyalty. The company is rolling out discounts, but experts say the damage to its image may be irreversible. 4. Netflix. Netflix, the streaming giant, is caught in the boycott storm due to its American roots and cultural dominance. In Denmark, thousands of subscribers are canceling in favor of local streaming services like Viaplay, fueled by anger over Trump's policies and the U.S.'s international moves. Social media groups with over 100,000 members are urging people to ditch U.S. platforms, citing cultural imperialism and economic nationalism. In France and Germany, Netflix's subscriber growth has stalled, with competitors gaining ground. The company's leadership is monitoring the situation closely, but early reports suggest significant revenue losses in key markets. 5. Amazon. Amazon, the e-commerce behemoth, is facing boycotts on both sides of the Atlantic. In Europe, consumers are using apps to avoid U.S.-based retailers, angered by Trump's tariffs and Amazon's perceived role in supporting U.S. policies. In the U.S., 20% of consumers plan to shun the platform for aligning with Trump's agenda, according to a recent survey. In Canada, the Buy Canadian movement is hitting Amazon's sales hard, with local e-commerce platforms gaining traction. The company's growth rate has slowed, and analysts predict a potential restructuring if the boycotts persist, threatening its global dominance. 6. Target. Target, a retail staple in the U.S., is under fire both domestically and internationally. In the U.S., a 40-day fast by activists and churches, involving over 150,000 people, is protesting the company's rollback of DEI policies. Abroad, European and Canadian consumers are rejecting Target's products as part of the broader boycott of American goods. Foot traffic in stores has dropped and online sales are sluggish, with competitors like Walmart and local brands gaining ground. The company's leadership is facing pressure to address the backlash, but recovery could take years. 7. Starbucks. Starbucks, the coffee chain synonymous with American culture, is facing a double whammy of boycotts. In Europe and Canada, consumers are shunning its stores over Trump's policies, with French and Danish shoppers favoring local cafes. In the US, activists are targeting Starbucks for scaling back diversity initiatives, with hashtags like Boycott Starbucks trending. Sales have declined by 12% in key markets, and the company is launching PR campaigns to win back trust. However, the damage to its brand reputation is significant, and analysts warn of long-term consequences. 8. Walmart. Walmart, the retail giant, is another casualty of the boycott wave. In the US, activists are calling for a boycott over DEI policy changes, while in Europe and Canada, consumers are avoiding its products as part of the anti-American sentiment. The buy local movement is gaining steam, with shoppers opting for regional retailers. Walmart's sales growth has slowed, and its stock price has dipped, prompting concerns about its future in global markets. The company is exploring new marketing strategies, but the road to recovery looks challenging. 9. Ferrari, US operations. Ferrari, while an Italian brand, is feeling the pinch through its US operations and sales. Trump's auto tariffs have angered European consumers who see Ferrari's American ties as a liability. In France and Germany, boycotts are targeting luxury brands associated with the US, and Ferrari's price hikes due to tariffs are driving buyers away. In the US, demand for its vehicles has weakened as boycotts spread. The company is diversifying its market strategy, but the short-term outlook is bleak, with sales projections down by 20%. 10. Nestle US division. Nestle's US division is the latest target of consumer wrath, with boycotts focusing on brands like Kit Kat and Purina. Activists are launching campaigns like the Nestle Blackout, urging consumers to avoid its products over DEI concerns and its American ties. In Europe, its US-linked goods are being shunned, with sales dropping in major markets. The company is facing a reputational crisis, and its global portfolio is at risk. Recovery will require a major overhaul of its public image and market approach. That wraps up our countdown of the top 10 companies collapsing fast due to boycotts of American goods. From Tesla to Nestle, these brands are facing unprecedented challenges as global sentiment shifts against US policies. Whether it's Trump's tariffs, geopolitical moves, or corporate decisions, the impact is clear. Consumers have power. What do you think? Will these boycotts reshape the global economy, or are they temporary? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more insights, and hit the bell for notifications. Check out our other videos on economic trends and global news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.